Titanborn is a new Minecraft MMO set to enter open beta this summer. This server features a rich and involved story with fully voiced and animated characters and an ever-expanding combat system with dodge rolls, parries, and a wide variety of offensive abilities, bosses with unique mechanics that will test you at every turn, and so much more. The best part? It's all done in vanilla Minecraft. This server is currently only accessible through a closed demo that normally costs money to access, but stick around and I'll tell you how you can get a chance to access this server right now entirely for free. So I was invited to playtest the early access demo of Titanborn a while back, and I felt that the server had a lot of potential if they played their cards right. There were some issues, obviously, but the small piece of what was in store that we were introduced to was really enjoyable. The developers took the criticism and suggestions myself and others had and have used them to improve the server whilst also expanding the demo to include a much closer look into the systems that will be available at launch. The demo now has been expanded to include a proper internal system for speedrunning that is much smoother and more advanced than what was previously shown. The original speedrun system was very bare bones and was just thrown in at the last minute for fun. This new system is much more robust, and it takes the story mode and strips the majority of the story aspects from it to create a much more seamless experience where you get to rush through it as fast as possible without worrying about going through dialogue for the 300th time. This system will be implemented into every single dungeon and hopefully other content that the server has to offer on release, and I'm looking forward to it. The demo has reworked its weapon upgrade system a little bit and implemented a much wider variety of systems to play around with. Weapons can now be upgraded with passive gem slots where you can add mana regen, movement speed, attack damage, and spell damage gems to better fine-tune your weapons to suit your needs. Additionally, the gems for the spells each class has access to and all of the passive gems can be upgraded to boost their effectiveness. A proper skill tree was implemented, and while it is fairly simple, it does grant a lot of customizability with 8 different passive abilities you can unlock 2 of at a time to further modify your playstyle. And now for what was in my opinion the best part of the entire demo update so far, the arena. This new mode throws you and up to 9 other players into an arena with dozens of waves of enemies that are more difficult and far more plentiful than those in the normal story and speedrun mode. The final boss of the demo spawns on wave 10, and randomly on any wave after 10, 3 of him can spawn at once and really mess up your day. Each wave you progress through increases the strength of the enemies and increases the likelihood that you will have much more enemies and that triple undead knight spawn, and it will eventually culminate in the ultimate challenge of an entire arena full of undead knights on wave 69, which is the final wave. The arena was made to be a very difficult challenge, and so far nobody has managed to even make it to wave 69, let alone complete it. It's a lot of fun to grind out wave after wave of enemies, collecting materials and gems to upgrade your weapon, and if you're lucky, you might even find a better weapon along the way. At this point, I've spent probably 24 hours in the arena on its own, and I can honestly say I've loved every minute of it. Now, I promised you all a way to gain access to the demo for free, and I've decided that I want to spend my own money to gift 3 demo keys to you lucky viewers. All I need you to do is leave a comment on this video with what you think is the coolest feature of the server so far. For me, it's the voiced characters. I mean, it's so wild to have done that in vanilla Minecraft. Include your Minecraft username at the end of the comment, that way I know who to gift the key to if you win. The 3 winners will be chosen at random 1 week from today, and anybody who doesn't win can always purchase a demo key directly to try it out. Or wait until this summer to play the open beta, which will have so much more content that this demo pales in comparison. Now, I've briefly covered what I feel are the most important aspects of this new update to the demo, but you really have to play it yourself to get the full picture. I plan to try to beat the arena and grind for the fastest time on the speedrun mode, so look forward to videos on both of those in the future, and I look forward to seeing you on the server.
Just the attention to detail for that shit, honestly.
It's the first thing I noticed.
Out a million, but like he's gonna find.
I love this shit. This is fantastic. My staff members are fucking useless at finding that shit.
But hey!
I've been on the server for 30 seconds and I've already found
8
a
hours
problem.
of your buggy mess, Sky.
My buggy mess. My buggy mess. Oh, I'm gonna fucking show you a buggy mess.
Zomborn going at light speed, alright.
Bug, that was intended.